Hello, hello, my divinities. Welcome. So we're going to be tapping into today's collective. It feels like it's been like a week when really it's just been about 3 days. As usual, nothing has changed. But I guess I've been posting other content and it just feels like it's been a week when it really hasn't. So anyways, the first thing I'm going to look into is I'm feeling the frequency of disruption. Either you are disrupting yourself, you're trying to change either a habit, or you're trying to change your life, or someone is trying to disrupt you. Let's see. So we've got number 30, Hummingbird Dreams. And then number 36, Bubble Rider. Okay. So let's read these first before we start the collective. Number 36. So this one is the keyword joy. Joy is the spirit's ultimate expression in the form of love. Mimic the fairies who express joy in all that they do. They dance and sing as they go about their daily business. Joy is a natural part of your being. It is your birthright. Joy comes to those who welcome it into their lives. Rejoice in all things. Really see the miracles around you. Many of us tend to push joy away. We feel we are not worthy of joy for one reason or another. Sometimes we are afraid to allow ourselves to move into such intense emotion. Perhaps as a child, we were hurt or emotion was stifled. The important thing to remember is that you are by nature a creature of joy. It is your natural state of being. I'm sorry. I don't know, I'm like really burpy. Anyways, you can choose at any time to stop pushing joy away and to allow its expression in your life. Do not feel guilty for your good fortune, but rejoice in it. As you accept more love and joy into your life, you also raise the quality of all other life on the planet. It may not be something you can see immediately, but it is how the law of spirit works. Pay attention and you will see so many wonderful things in your world. The more you focus on these blessings, the more blessings you will attract into your life. Be joyful. Keep an open heart. Okay, so the reason it's called Bubble Rider is because it's saying, blow bubbles if you can. You're having some fun. All right, number 30, which is the Hummingbird Dreams. This one is keyword the smallest. Even those who seem the least to us have their dreams. The tiniest and the weakest have their place in the universe just as we do. They have a special job that only they can do, a place that only they can fill. There is no one being that is more important or more worthy than another, regardless of the form in which they choose to express themselves in life. We marvel at the tiniest hummingbird. How can it move its wings so rapidly that it can hover in one spot and then fly off in a split second? What strength and agility it has. What divine form. It's hard to believe that something so tiny can bring so much beauty and wonder. If you're feeling small and insignificant, remember your uniqueness. The only shoes you have to fill are your own, and they fit you just fine. There are no insignificant people, none who are less whole than another. Eliminate prejudices and judgments, whether cast upon yourself or another. If you feel that someone is not up to your standards, then realize that is what you are projecting upon them. Change your perception and see them truly as they are, a reflection of God energy, just as you are. Spirit expresses through us all in its own way. It's not for us to second guess. If you're feeling less than whole, remember your divine birth and take comfort in knowing that you are divinely perfect. Pursue your dreams and know that you are divinely guided. Have faith in your dreams and your abilities. It's okay to have faith in other people's dreams. Help and encourage them to believe in themselves. So, I don't know if the disruption is because you're not believing in yourself, or, let's see. I think, especially with the Bubble Rider, you may need to step back into like a better frequency. Maybe you're being really hard on yourself. We've got 2 of Autumn. Look at the bottom. It literally says, bring fun into everything you do. Juggling multiple priorities or jobs, an exceptional talent for multitasking. Yeah, someone has a lot on their plate. And then the Prince of Summer, romantic, captivating, dramatic, flirtatious, falling in love suddenly, being swept off your feet, the need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience. Okay. Let's see. Prince of Autumn, 2 princes. Dependable, protective, chivalrous, humorous, cautious but wise action, meticulous attention to detail, kindness to others. 10 of Winter, which is the 10 of Swords, the resolution of difficulties, a weight lifted off your shoulders, the end of an addiction or codependency. The Dreamer. Remember, hummingbird dreams, and then we got the Dreamer, which is the Fool. Embrace your true purpose, begin a new adventure, trust yourself. Last but not least, 2 of Spring, which is the 2 of Wands. A bright future manifested through hard work and creativity, partnering with others who share your dreams. Great progress being made. And finally, the Chariot underneath. Success that comes from dedication and self-discipline, celebrating your accomplishments, being in the spotlight. Followed by Justice, followed by the Lovers. So for some of you, Justice card is like a contract, right? So this Lovers thing could be somebody coming in as a partner, either romantically or in business. We keep that's been coming up quite often, actually. If it is a contract, the Justice card says, take the time to review the details carefully. You will win in the end. Fair and objective decisions. So if this is something that you are possibly competing with other people for, like a job, a position, a contract, you will get it. Success, like, come on now. Three major arcanas, and they're in order. Well, sort of. We've got number 7, which is the Chariot. Number 8 in this deck, which is the Justice card. And number 6, which is the Lovers. 6, 7, 8. Which means things are going according to divine order. But I think that if you're trying to manifest this, you may be a little too heavily in the practical side of things. Like, you may be very concerned with how much you're going to get paid. You may be very concerned with whether you're the right person for the job. Like, you're getting a little too heavy in your thinking. And so they're telling you to lighten up. Get back into the spirit of joy. Get back into the spirit of creativity. It's going to be yours. Whatever worry you've got with the 10 of Swords, it's about to be resolved. So don't get heavy in your energy. Let's see. Clarify the Chariot. Because Chariot is definitely success. And I do think whoever this is for, this is something you've been building, because we have 2 of Autumn and the Prince of Autumn. That's 3 pentacles. So this is something you've been working on, you've been building. So that's why you're receiving success. Not because you just magically created it, but because you've put in the work. Again, we've got the Fool. Clarify the Chariot. You trusted yourself. You took a leap of faith. Ooh. Whoa, there's 2 cards. 5 of Swords and the 8 of Pentacles. 5 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles. Look at that. King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So, whatever this is, and the Magician, Ace of Pentacles, yeah. Whatever it is that you're creating, it's something very different. King of Wands is a leader of an industry. It doesn't matter what industry they're in. So, like, let's think of I'm gonna use I think his name is Amaury Guichon. I'm probably butchering the name. It's French. The chocolate guy, the one that creates the stuff. Candy, chocolate has been around for centuries, right? If not millennia. But he has quickly become a leader in the industry because of how differently he does things, right? How creative he is. That's a King of Wands. So even if the industry is already created, or if you're creating a whole new industry, you are a leader. You're someone who does things very differently. So much so that other people can tell that they're going to have to follow your lead. And with the Magician here, you're very creative. I'm telling you, whatever it is that you have, you've got the Ace of Pentacles. This is a true gem. This is a true manifestation. Something you've planted a seed that is now about to produce fruit, and it's going to be big. I don't know what this is, but it's going to be, because it's going to apply differently to every person, right? With the Fool, it did require you taking a leap of faith, but I am sensing a little bit of doubt with this Five of Swords. There is some doubt there. Look at the Eight of Pentacles. This Eight of Pentacles is a little different, because although the pentacles are there, it's a spider web. It's almost like you have been working really hard, but there's a piece of you that's worried, like you think it's fragile, because spider webs can tend to be fragile, right? You can swipe them away easily. So I don't know why the Five of Swords is there. I don't know if you have people in your ear telling you things like, you're never going to make it. Now, it's either actual people, or it's things that have been said to you in the past that you have carried with you, and you believe you're not going to make it. But remember, we've got 3 major arcana at the bottom saying, yes, the fuck you will. This is reassurance from Spirit saying, with the Lovers, it means you're the only person that can do this. You stepped up. So let's say that, I've given this example before, but let's say the ideas were like little floating bubbles, right? We got the bubble rider. You chose this bubble, and you promised this idea that you would bring it to life. So the idea stayed with you. You became the home for this idea. You became the voice, the creator for this idea, or the one that brought it into its reality, right? So now that it chose you, it's like, you can't desert me now. I stayed with you. You created me. I'm here. It's going to be okay. Don't doubt yourself. Clarify Two of Autumn. Let's see. I wouldn't be surprised if the Ten of Wands came out, because I feel like there's something here about you just might have a lot on your plate. Look at that. Nine of Swords. Yeah, you're getting anxious. You might be losing a little faith in yourself. Ace of Pentacles. You might be losing a little faith in what you do and what you're creating. And mostly because we do have the Two of Autumn, Page of Swords. Mostly because you are either juggling too many things. Look at this, the Emperor. I feel like whatever you're doing it alone. The Emperor is somebody who is independent. You may have had to do everything alone. And I don't know, like something is hitting you mentally. You're getting a little bit anxious. With the Page of Swords here, this may have to do with possibly you're giving your mind way too much time to wander into what if I was wrong? What if it's not for me? What if I can't do it? What if this? What if that? You're giving your mind way too much room to do that. So it could be the opposite. It could be that you might not be giving yourself enough time to do the things that you should be doing. So let's say that you finish your work and you stare off into space. That moment that you're staring off into space, it actually turns into a moment of doubt. It turns into a moment of, maybe I'm shooting too hard for things that aren't possible. Maybe like you're starting to second guess yourself when this is for you. Emperor energy, King of Wands energy. And look, beneath the Emperor, we've got the High Priestess. You already know, your intuition has been telling you whatever this is for you. Do not let doubt consume you. Because overall, we may have Nine of Swords and Page of Swords, but together they make the 10. And the 10 of Swords is here already saying the resolution of difficulties, a weight lifted off your shoulders, the end of an addiction or codependency. So something maybe worrying you financially, possibly. Like, let's say some of you have been trying to get a different position because maybe the position you have now doesn't really cover your bills, or it doesn't really give you freedom in a lot of ways. And so you've been looking for a different position so that you can have a more, comfortable life. So maybe right now there's too many practical things breathing down your neck, and it's giving you a little bit of difficulty being able to focus on your blessings. So I think that you need to you need to get into Prince of Cups or Knight of Cups mode, which is like a little Delulu. You need to get a little Delulu again, because it's not actual Delulu, because whatever this is for you. You're just forgetting. You're allowing yourself to get distracted. You're disrupting yourself. Like if you had if you had a vision of where you're going for a long time, you've been, eye on the prize, and something has disrupted you. But it's like yourself. You're disrupting yourself through doubt. The Hanged Man. Six of Cups. King of Swords. With the Five of Cups. So I think that things maybe you might have had a timetable in your head of when things were going to happen. And with the Hanged Man, there's a little bit of a delay. But I need you to remember that delays happen for a reason. Delays aren't just allowed. If there's a delay, it means that it's not time yet. There's something you're being protected from. There's a reason your guides aren't allowing it to come through yet. And because of the delay, you are starting to kind of unravel. Not in a huge way, but it's still affecting you. Because Six of Cups, and then we got the Five of Cups with the King of Swords. Your mind is ruminating, but it's like going over past failures, going over the last time things didn't work, the last time you got your hopes up. So the Prince of Summer card, remember it says the need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience. Whatever's happening for you now, it's tugging on a lot of past experiences. Like, let's say that this is a test. Let's say you're trying to become an attorney and you have taken the bar exam 6 times and this is the 7th time. And for some reason, the results haven't come in it and you're freaking out. And you're telling yourself, you know what, I probably didn't pass. The other 6 times I didn't pass, why would I pass now? I probably messed up here. You're going over, you're starting to unravel a little bit, even though you did pass, you just haven't gotten the results yet. And it's your vibration is getting more and more dense because you're stepping into this place of anxiety. Clarify Prince of Autumn. Page of Cups. Clarify Prince of Autumn. The High Priestess. Clarify Prince of Autumn. Ooh. 3 of Cups. With the Moon. The Sun. The 8 of Swords, the 4 of Pentacles. Your insecurities are kicking in. I wouldn't say that they're severe, but it's almost like there's insecurities you've worked through, because we have the Sun and the Moon, which is masculine and feminine energies coming together, right? But behind them, we have the 8 of Swords. So I feel like these are things that you might have already worked through, And that's why I said it's unraveling a little bit, because it's almost like reawakening insecurities that you've already healed, saying, what if I was wrong? What if I'm not as good at this as I thought I was? What if I'm not as accomplished as I thought I was? You are ultimately the sun, so you do know. You are aware of how good you are at something. But this Prince of Autumn is the energy of being cautious but wise. Meticulous attention to detail. So you might be going over, let's say it is the test, right? You're going over every single question of the test saying, what if I messed up here? What if I messed up? Like you're really driving yourself a little crazy. With the Page of Cups, this has to be something creative though. So I wouldn't say it's a test. I'm just going to use that as an example. But this is a Page of Cups. So it's something that you had to be really brave about putting yourself out there with this. And with the High Priestess, you felt like it would work. Now the Page of Cups with the Three of Cups is the 4, so it might not have worked immediately. And you kind of assumed it would. The High Priestess also represents knowledge you don't have yet. So I feel like this Four of Cups is actually going to transform. You think that maybe you didn't pass. You're allowing your mind to kind of devolve. When in reality, what the Four of Cups represents is that what you don't know yet is that this will not be a missed opportunity. Whatever this is, you are seen in a very favorable light. You are seen as, like, this is already yours. You just don't know it yet. You've passed the test or whatever it is that you're waiting an answer on. You need to believe in yourself. Clarify Ten of Winter. Ace of Cups, I'm telling you. Clarify Ten of Winter. Nine of Wands. Queen of Swords. With the Knight of Wands. Followed by the Queen of Wands, the Four of Cups, Three of Pentacles. You're trying to avoid jumping to conclusions because you're like, I don't want to get my hopes up. I don't want to get my hopes up. So you're in the King and Queen of Swords energy. That's why the feminine and masculine energy showed up, because it's like you're trying to be very practical. You're trying to be very rational, you're trying to take emotion out of the picture. But with the Ace of Cups here, there's a lot of emotion in this picture. You can't really take out the emotion. And I'm here to tell you with the Ten of Swords that a weight is about to be lifted off your shoulders. With the Nine of Wands, don't give up. Don't give up. Things are about to shift. I know that you do feel a lot of weight because the Nine of Wands with the Knight of Wands is the 10. You are feeling a lot of burden for some reason. Remind yourself things are about to change. Your life is about to change. It's not going to be like this forever. I don't know what's delaying it. It doesn't really matter, because when it's going to come to you, it'll come to you. Tell yourself just a little longer. Hold on. Clarify the Dreamer. Nine of Cups, a wish coming true. I'm telling you. Clarify the Dreamer. The Moon. Seven of Pentacles. With the Page of Wands. I feel like you're somebody who normally does not step out of their comfort zone. And whatever this is you've been doing, it is definitely stepping out of your comfort zone. What you are not paying attention to is the fact that we've got the Seven of Pentacles here. You are a good investment. Whatever this is, if this is a company about to give you a job, if this is a business that you've been investing, whatever it is, you are a good investment. you are seen in a favorable light. What you do not see, oh, that's it. That's what you don't see. Because the moon is what's being hidden from you. What's being hidden from you is, number one, your wish is about to come true. And number two, you're not aware that you're a good investment. You're a great investment. Remember, the dreamer says, trust yourself. That's the problem. You're not trusting yourself. You're not trusting that what you're bringing to the table is very worthwhile. You definitely, Page of Wands is also about stepping into a much lighter energy, a much more playful, joyful energy. Do things that help you reconnect with that, whether it's coloring, watching cartoons. It's your inner child that's really stressed out. So do things that your inner child loves doing. I don't know, whatever that is. Clarify Two of Spring. Got the Hermit. Clarify Two of Spring. The Lovers. The Hierophant. I'm telling you. With the Seven of Wands, you have somebody fighting for you. You just don't realize this. So, okay, because this, not for everybody will this be professional. For some of you, this could be a relationship. I feel like it's 50-50. For some of you, it's professional. For some of you, it's a relationship. But the Two of Spring says partnering with others who share your dreams. Great progress being made. So I feel like for those of you where this is a business thing or a job, a material, practical thing, you have somebody who's fighting for you. And this person is showing up as a very powerful energy. 3 major arcanas. The Hermit, the Lovers, and the Hierophant. This is somebody who recognizes your talent. They recognize your skill. They recognize your value. They see you as the perfect person for whatever they have in mind. So there's somebody coming in, and for others of you, this is romantic. This is somebody who's seeing you as the perfect person for them. Either way, your life is about to change for the better, okay? Things are about to be fantastic. You just need to have faith in yourself. Have faith in the fact that if something is being delayed, it's because it's not time yet, but it's not going to take forever. This is still coming, okay? So that's what I got for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you guys on the next 2 that I will do. And as usual, I look forward to feedback. Bye-bye.